Earlier this year, before my Link's Awakening playthrough, I ended up dabbling in some of Link to the Past Randomizer. Not to spoil too much in case you want to go back and watch it, but I ended up going on quite the adventure. And that particular randomizer seed really put my knowledge of A Link to the Past to the test. We got all 20 hearts! Hooray! This time, things are going to be a little different. Welcome to The Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past Triforce Hunt Randomizer. As per usual, every major item, along with keys and boss keys, will be randomized throughout the light and dark worlds. But, as the title would suggest, something else has been added into the pool. To explain, why don't I give it to my past self? Take it away! Alright, well thanks for handing it over to me, future self. I know about the skeletons in his closet. But in this randomizer, things are going to be a little different. This time, our goal is not to kill Ganon. Instead, our goal is to recover the 20 pieces of the Triforce that have been scattered across the overworld. They could be in dungeons, they could be in houses like this, they could be anywhere. My house looks a little different from the last time I saw it. It's been a while since I've been here. I got stuck on this island with this huge fish and it was a little complicated. I'm not the same person I was. I mean, literally, my bits were cut in half. Not only walking around with 8 bits, dude, like what the hell? Alright, well, let's not waste any more time. Let's collect our first chest, which is a piece of the Triforce. Okay, I promise that was not planned. As I said, it could be in a house, it could be anywhere. Alright, let's head outside, see what we're going on. Hyrule looks a little different than I remember. I mean, seriously, some of these windows need to have the glass replaced. I don't remember setting it so that the colors of the overworld are all inverted and ugly, but these could be worse. I mean, I could be bald and have a big nose. Alright, but first we're going to head up towards the castle. I'm going to show our end goal. So, after we collect the 20 pieces of the Triforce, leave me alone. Oh my god, we have to turn them in over to that guy over there. This is Murha Dahala. Murha Dahala. Oh god. I have a slight feeling who you're related to. Brother of Sasharashula and Agina. Behold the power of invisibility. Wait, you can see me? I knew I should have hidden in a hollow tree. If you bring 20 pieces of the Triforce, I could reassemble it. Okay, so that is our end goal, to bring the 20 pieces to that asshole over there. Okay, so first things first, we're going to head into the sewers to go get that chest and see our uncle, who we haven't seen in a good long while now. Okay. Hello. And I get the flute, okay. Okay, that's 2 good items right off the bat. That's actually a huge item right there. That's such a nice item to have early on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we get a map for Tower of Hera. Okay. Should I try to head on into the castle without a sword? I probably won't, actually. Alright, that's our first save and quit. I'm gonna go spawn up by the sanctuary. Hello, guys. I'm back. How you guys doing? Oh, come on, just because I look a little different doesn't mean you can't, you know, just give me the cold shoulder like this. I mean, I'm the hero of Hyrule. I always knew there was something wrong with you, princess. That's why I got along so well with Marin. I think this says a lot about me. Alright, we got a big key to Eastern Palace. The sweet smell of rotting corpses. I don't know, that something's wrong with this place. There's a sickness that has infected Hyrule, and I must get the Triforce to change things back to the healthy greenery. I don't know. Always trying to find a story somewhere, I guess. Alright, let's head over to Kakariko. There's a smorgasbord of shit over there. Actually, no. I need to go check the Lumberjack Cave and then go through Lost Woods first. Or Forest of Mystery, or whatever it's called in this freaking game. Hello, brothers! Alright, what we got in here? Heart container, so Aghanim 1 so far is not required. Because the only way to get rid of these 2 jackasses down here is to kill Aghanim atop of Hyrule Castle Tower. which I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably already know. Damn it, how did you fucking track me? Oh, they hit you through the damn thing. Oh, and we get hammer here. Okay, that's a lot of good items early on. I did a practice run of this like a month ago almost, and I ended up getting half of my inventory in like an hour. It was really bad. So I kind of lost interest in doing it. That's why I did the Roller Coaster Tycoon video instead. But, you know, I'm a view whore, and that didn't get views, so I decided to abandon that for now. Actually, no, I do want to do more Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was fun. And we get another piece of the Triforce. Okay, so that's our second one out of 20 that we need. I'm gonna find like 18 in like no problem, but be stuck on 19 for like 3 hours. Always happens with these things. Alright, I've done the whole like searching through Kakariko bit on the last randomizer and even in my Let's Play of this game, so I'll take this whole like Kakariko process to kind of give an update about what's happened over the past month that I haven't been posting. I've kind of detailed a lot of this stuff in channel posts. I've been working on this huge, ambitious project revolving around Life is Strange, and you may be asking me already, like, Tyler, why would you dedicate such time to making such a ambitious idea when I don't even know if I'm going to want to watch it? Half magic there. And the answer to that, I'd say, is I'm just determined to kill my channel, I guess. I don't know. As Charles Barkley once said, I'm not the sharpest bulb in the shop. Essentially what I'm trying to do is create my own highly cinematic, story-driven series around the game, where I'm essentially planted into the events of it. Very experimental idea, but I've been having such a great time making it. I'm sort of viewing it as the next evolution of my storytelling capabilities. Like, it's essentially my Link's Awakening story segments, but on a much larger and grander scale. I truly believe I'm delivering a 100% truly original YouTube experience. I have the first episode done. Like, I pretty much have the first 2 episodes done, which was a result of me having to split the first episode in half because it was tallying up a little under 2 hours, which I was like, I don't think I like anyone on this planet enough to listen to them talk for 2 hours. So I've been doing that, and I don't know, like, I could release the first episode right now, but I've commissioned an artist to actually make me like a poster. Like, I'm trying to treat this like a very serious release of like something, like a very high quality series. So I hope that it ends up going good, but if not, egg on my face, I guess. That's when I'll spend the next 6 months hating myself for not doing OOT. Very selfishly, I do hope my passion project turns out well. People love it. People declare me a genius for being such a great storyteller, some shit, I don't know. But, you know, I do have my doubts because it's not Zelda, and it's not the demographic that I've built on this channel, which I love you all, but you all are not the type to really get into Life is Strange, I'll just say that much. But that series is so unlike anything I've ever done. Like, just based on demographics, I don't... just the demographic that I have watching me, I don't think many people would be, like, actually interested in that game, but I am, so I kind of just want to do it. I'm probably going to end up posting a trailer and the first episode, maybe, and see how we do. Because I'm putting so much time in this, I want to give that series an actual chance to flourish. And I was thinking maybe I would take it to another channel. I'm not exactly totally sure about that yet, but if it just horribly flops, I might just make another channel for it and other non-Zelda stuff, non-retro stuff. So that's an idea I've had, like, kind of... Okay, bottle. That's an idea I've had, like, floating around through my head. Although I don't know if that would actually be a good idea either, because this Life is Strange series also contains references to my previous videos, if you want to know how weird this fucking thing gets. Okay, where do I go now? I don't have money for bombs. I was expecting to get, like, a rupee drop for bombs. What the hell? Am I... Oh, I do have bottle. I can actually talk to you now. And that's just another piece of the Triforce. I shouldn't say that. 3 out of 20 already. And then like a week ago or so, maybe like a week and a half ago, my dog ended up getting diagnosed with acute pancreatitis. And that was a very expensive trip to the vet. Oh my god. Very emotional trip to the vet as well, because this doctor, who I'm assuming, that I should say this veterinarian, I guess. almost positive is probably like a great guy in real life, like in his normal everyday life, but just fundamentally just does not know how to deliver news to people to save his life. I guess I'll do some South Shore stuff. This is such a scuffed route I'm taking. Oh my god. Okay. No, but this doctor, this veterinarian, comes over without my dog, charges $500 for fucking blood work, which, oh my god. Oh my god, it's just not cheap in the slightest. Okay, so they take the blood, and I fucked it up again. I'm stupid. So they take the blood from my dog, they do the blood work, they come back without the dog, and this guy has the worst look on his face. He's like, it's not good news, and my heart immediately drops out of my asshole. I got so scared there for a minute. Bombs, thank you. I got so scared, right? And so that's not a good sign. I'm expecting some of the worst. And then he goes through her blood work. All her numbers are doubled, essentially. And he's like, and because of her age, this is really not good. And because of her age, this is really not good. She's like a 13-year-old Shawini-looking thing. Her name's Ella. And so I am like on the verge of tears because I'm assuming that this guy's going to tell me, oh, okay, you do the right thing and put your dog down. But he didn't say that. What instead he did was prescribe 3 fucking days of high treatment and very expensive treatment. It ended up being like $2,500, which, yeah, don't even want to go down that rabbit hole of, you know, insurance and healthcare premiums and all that shit. Would vet care count as healthcare? I don't know. But she is, I don't know if she's in remission, but she's being treated for that still. I don't know if her numbers are going down just yet, but that essentially delayed this video a lot as well because I was not in... Oh, sword! Cool. I was not in any mood to record, so I just worked on Life is Strange for the past many days. It's a lot easier to do when I don't have to actively play a game and dedicate so much time to it, like a recording session like this. Oh my god, I'm sorry for going on such a rant. Like, if this is your first time watching me, you probably I probably scared you away. Yeah, I did not mean to trauma dump on you. I don't know if that's the right way to say that. Oh my god, what the hell is my sword swing sound effect? I don't think you could have picked a worst one. Oh my god. That is so bad. That is so awful. Oh, we got a big key to Turtle Rock. Wasn't that the big key that took me so long to find last time? No, that was... I don't remember. That was like back in February. That was before Link's Awakening. That was before I spent a month working on Life is Strange. It is, like, amazing how long ago that was. Like, how much has happened on my channel since then. And how much, I guess, has happened as well since I stopped uploading. Alright, farm for some rupees real quick. Let me see if I can get this bottle vendor. And we get the lamp! Okay, so that was a really good one to find. I think I covered everything in that little rant. Again, I'm sorry for going on such a huge rant like that. I don't usually do that in videos. Alright, let's head down south to more Broken Hyrule. I don't even remember what setting I picked for this to happen. I truly did not mean for this to happen, but it works, I guess. Heart piece, so that won't be required. Pegasus boots won't be required, but they would be lovely to have. Should we gamble, or should we... Yeah, I'm not gonna gamble. Come on. Be nothing, be nothing, be nothing, be nothing... Ah, crap. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, we definitely need that. We've already found 4 pieces of the Triforce. I walled off my brother Leo. What a dingus. Dude, I hate these dinguses around here. Probably did something to deserve it. What a piece of shit Leo is. Can't stand him. I guess now I should probably talk to him. What a psychopath I am. Come from my brother's room? Are we cool? No, we're not cool. Fuck you, Leo. Hate you. Alright. Race game. 15 seconds. Let's go. You've done this a million times. I've done this a million times. And 8 seconds. You can have this trash. I will gladly take that trash. So now, I could go do Escape. I could go do South Shore, which in fact I think I will do. I will do South Shore before Escape. Even though Escape always has some shit in there, I've noticed. Escape always has something. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Inside, outside. I did the dam, right? Oh my god, I have dementia. I totally did dam, yeah. So now we're off to do Mini Moldorm Cave. Ow. I remember, for some reason, I died over and over again to this in my first rando. I don't understand why. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, sucky holes. My favorite thing about this game. Okay. First chest, another bottle, heart container, moon pearl. Is that Dark World access already? Triforce piece, and map to Thieves Town. Is that Dark World? I got hammer and moon pearl. Still, with 2 hearts, 1 hit could kill me from these crabs. These crabs are so dangerous. Dude, what the hell? Okay, thank God I don't care what happens to me anymore. Ice Rod Cave, here we come. Even the Ice Rod Cave isn't susceptible to the colors in the overworld. Is that for all the caves, if I just not noticed? Compass to Tower of Hera. Okay, I guess I'll take the bird back to my house and do Escape then. With the sword, Escape will be much more doable now. Again, I'll be shocked if Escape doesn't have... Escape always has something. Oh, look at the blue fire! Oh, that's like... That looks so cool. Oh my god, this castle actually looks so cool. With like it looks like an ice castle or something. Blue fire, dude. Is that telling me that I should be doing Ocarina of Time instead of Life is Strange? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be making annoying little self-deprecating things like that. I look at blue fire and I just think of Ocarina of Time all the time. Because the ice cavern in that game is kind of annoying. If you don't come with the bottles needed. This is still like one of my favorite openings to any video game. Every time I come through here, I'm sure if I started speedrunning it, I'd hate it, but like seriously, like just the grandness, like the jump up from the NES to the SNES, waking up in the middle of the night to rescue the princess with this banging music in the background. This is the last time I'll bring up Life is Strange, but that game has a very cool intro as well. They're not alike at all in the slightest, obviously, but just when I think of like moments that like really like set the tone for a game and define it, both are very, give me the same vibe, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. I can't explain myself for shit. Big key of Tower of Hera. I'm getting a lot of big keys, I feel like. I already have 3. Pot mightier than sword. Thank you. Big key for this dungeon. Open this up and we get the map. This is like the first time I've played one of these and I haven't gotten anything from Escape. That's crazy. That is insane in the membrane. Can I do anything in the sewers? I never remember this. I literally never remember this. I don't have power gloves, so I can't go to the back of Escape either. I guess I could try and see. I literally never remember where the key is for some reason. Like where the key goes. If it's before like the first couple chests or after. Alright, I'm inside now. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. There is a chest here, okay. And that's a big key to Dark Palace. That's another big key. I like getting the big keys out of the way. And there should be a locked door here. Yep, alright. Now it is time for us to get out of here. It might be time to check Eastern. I have no bow. I have no big key. Not that I could do anything without bow. I have lamp. I could clear out a lot of Eastern. You know what? I think that's the play. I think Eastern Palace is the play. Alright, inside Sasharashala's asshole. Wait, I mean hut. Hello, sir. Want something for free? Go earn the green pendant in Tower of Hera, and I'll give you something. Okay, so green pendant houses is inside Tower of Hera. Okay, so first chest we get another Triforce piece, map to Turtle Rock, and small key to Dark Palace. There are a lot of small keys to go around in Dark Palace, so we need all of them. And actually, no, I figured out you only need like 4 or 5 of the 6, I think. There are 6, right? Fake Link to the Past fan doesn't know how many keys are in the Dark Palace. Stupid asshole. Alright, inside the palace we go. Okay, let's see what type of... That is the funniest sound effect that could be atop the Switch. Oh, man. The sound that means you got something right is you got something wrong. That's funny. You see, you get it because it's the opposite. And okay, so inside this chest is 20 rupees. Kind of sad it's not the Light World dungeon theme though, because that dungeon theme is so much better than this one, which I used to think the opposite as a kid. I think it's because I found it so cool that I actually made it far into the Dark World, because I sucked at this game as a kid. I mean, I still do. I mean, I shouldn't say I used to. There's plenty of videos showcasing how much I suck at this game. But I think it's because, like, it was so special for me to get far, like, into the Dark World as a kid that, like, the sound of this music would, like, make it better, if that makes sense. When in reality, I think the Light World dungeon theme is infinitely better. But I think that also is, like, one of the reasons why Link's Awakening deserves, like, so much credit for being a Game Boy game, like, on such a vastly weaker system, and then, like, making legit improvements on this game. Different dungeon theme, which is crazy. And all of them are really good, except for Angler's Tunnel. That one sucks so bad. And that dungeon took me so long to do for the playthrough. It's funny. Did I actually... I did the speedrun strat, kind of. Oh, I don't even know how I did it. Alright, that's the coolest thing in this video. You can shut it off now. And we got Blue Mail. Okay, cool. Yep, starting to look familiar to my endgame Link's Awakening self. Which in that game, the blue mail is kind of better, I think. The compass requires a bomb. Thank you. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Do I have big key for this place? I do, actually. Wow. When did I get that? And we get the magic mirror! Oh god, that's so obnoxious. That changed things quite greatly, because now Death Mountain just became seriously, like, vast number of checks are there. Key there. Ow. Thank you. Really? Thank you, anti-fairies, for spawning right on top of the fucking door. Did not miss you guys. Well, actually, I did kind of miss you in Link's Awakening, because you guys make this game so easy once you get magic powder. Like, seriously, I stopped dying in my Link's Awakening, or Link to the Past playthrough solely because of that, because anti-fairies just fuck everything. Okay, let's see if I can do speedrun strat here. No, I forgot I need to have hearts. That sucks. I'm such an idiot. Such a fucking moron. I hate myself. Okay, I'm gonna be a good boy and do this, like, actually the way you're supposed to. Because I'm not making that trek again. Just to prove I'm a speedrunner at this game when I'm actually not. I know, big shock. I think I actually do want to, like, try speedrunning this game, like, at some point. I just don't have the... I know, like, fucking crybaby cry, but I don't think I have the time to. I've been wanting to get back into Luigi's Mansion speedrunning, because I used to do that, like, 5 years ago for, like, 2 or 3 months, and then I stopped. Wait, what am I doing? I think I'm actually done here. I got my time down to, like, a 1:29:03. I don't know why I still remember that, because I'm a fucking dork. But yeah, I got it down to 1:29:03, which is not a good time in the slightest, but I think World Recce, when I was doing it, was like 1:12, so, if I stuck with it, I probably could have gotten sub 1:20 if I really, really stuck with it, but grinding a speed game is a one-trick way to fucking hating it, I think. Alright, let's go to number 1. I think, yeah, if we have the lamp, we can go back and get the old man. Hi, old man, now I'm coming up behind you! Haha. That's such a terrible joke. It's not even funny. And yet I'm laughing at it, so like I'm not trying to convince you to laugh at that. That was not a good joke. D-, see me after class. Alright, old fart. Oh, come on. I don't miss Death Mountain, I'll tell you that much. And we get Bow! I should have done this first, damn it. Piece of the Triforce up there. That'll be our 7th already. Small key. Probably do need that. Small key for Turtle Rock. We might need it. The sound effects are so stupid. After the last one, I'd say never again, but it's just not the same if you're not just cringing at all the stupid shit you're hearing. Oh my god, the Dark World looks ugly. Oh, we don't get to hear the rabbit music. I wrote a song, just one, on a guitar and threw it into the sky. It was my song, contained beasts and free minds that flutters on the wind and lurks in our minds. It is song, nature of humanity, of dreams and dreamers. Oh, don't bring dreams up to me. No, don't. Don't bring up dreams to me. Don't. Seriously. I'll never be able to hear that word the same again. Because verily, it is in the nature of dreams to end. Triforce piece number 7, by the way, and I guess we should take a peek into Tower of Hera. Do we have Big Key for Tower of Hera? We do, actually. We can do a fair bit of Tower of Hera. I think we can actually finish this dungeon, which is kind of crazy. It's the green pendant, though, but I mean, I guess we should do it regardless. Compass of Thieves Town. And we get the best dungeon theme. Yes! And Master Sword, okay. There we go. That's a nice little upgrade right there. Especially when we're about to go fight such an annoying fucking boss. Mini Moldorms, fuck you. Alright, so... Cane of Samaria! Oh my goodness. Tower of Hera loaded. Holy crap. Oh, I randomized bosses again. I made it so that there won't be as many repeats, I don't think. Because, what was it? Argus? Yeah, I fought Argus like 7 times or some shit in my last randomizer, and that boss got so fucking old. Big key for Misery Mire, okay. Another big key to add to our collection. Wait, I gotta see what Cold Stare actually looks like in Moldworm's room, because there were some funky rooms that got broken because of the bosses in my last randomizer. I just have to see this. Oh, this one looks normal. Yeah, this looks relatively normal. No, I still have nightmares over that Moldworm in Skull Woods. That one was bad. Feast your eyes and sadly your ears on the cancer that is fucking randomized sound effects. Jesus Christ. Alright. Now that our eardrums are blown out, let's get the hell out of there. I got assaulted by fucking flying cabbages. Or I guess rocks at this point. And now I gotta listen to this stupid bullshit sound effect. It's like the game knows to give you the most obnoxious sound effects, I swear. Okay. Down here, this is Spiral Cave, I believe. Or it's Paradox? No, this is Spiral Cave, I think. Yeah, this is definitely Spiral Cave! Oh my god! I have arrows. Please, just a single fucking heart to get rid of that sound. Or if there's one piece of praise I'll give to the Wild Duology any day of the week, it's getting rid of the fucking sound effects. Even the beeping is better than that, but still, I love that there's not an annoying sound effect when your health is low. I really do. Thank God. Oh yeah, using that mirror glitch that's only there in Japanese 1.1, we can delete this block and skip some annoying shit. Which I'm always cool about. And also, I don't know how to get up there legitimately at this point. Did I even come here in my Let's Play? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. If I might have, but it got cut out. I don't remember if I ever stopped here. Because there's nothing here in the original game. Small key to Skull Woods, and small key to Thieves Town. Good thing to stock up on those keys, too. We're gonna start hitting dungeons in a minute, and it's gonna get ugly if we don't find these keys. Especially, like, keys like Dark Palace and shit like that. That one gets ugly. Okay, first chest in this room. Red Rupee. Fire Rod. Triforce Piece. 8. Oh, we can all of a sudden do fucking Tower of Hera. Shovel. And that. Okay. So, out of that, we got Fire and Shovel. I can all of a sudden kill Cold Stare if I wanted to. I want to go all the way up there. Again, I might save that for more desperate hours. Let me get out of here and I think go use the shovel. I think that's Anagina's cave. Okay, yeah, let's just go here, back to the house. 8 pieces of Triforce though, we're almost halfway there. But I have bow, and I have the fire rod, so we can clear both Eastern and Tower of Hera all of a sudden. Well, actually, I don't know if we can clear Eastern. I'm assuming that's going to be the Armos Knights. I don't know, actually. That's actually a cool sound. Oh, a big key to Thieves Town. Okay, that's a good one to have as well. That's a really good one to have, actually. I guess I'll stop by Agina's cave. See on top what's on top of the desert. If you can even call this a desert at this point. This looks more like a... It looks more like snow, kind of, because of the color, not because of the texture. It really does look like a winter wonderland. Hello, Agina. I think I remember you had something to say about food. No. No. Once I farted in this cave so bad, all the jazz hands guys ran away and hid in the sand. What did it smell like? What'd you eat before? No, okay, I'm going too far for this bit. I'm going too far. This is grossing even me out. Deviled egg ass right there. Okay. Small key to Castle Tower. A small key to Castle Tower. Uh-oh. That's an uh-oh right there. What if Aghanim is required to get to the Dark World? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Well, we need another key. I think you need 2 keys to get there. But there's a chest in the first room. Uh-oh. And we have Master Sword. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's gonna suck. I guess we could check Palace of... or Eastern Palace before heading back on up to Hera. Back my jackass goes into the Eastern Palace. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I have all the items. Oh, it's Moldorm! Oh god, it's Moldorm. The last time Moldorm was in a weird sort of area, that thing a chance. Okay, so it's What the hell is going on? What is going on? How does this work? How does this work? This is new. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. What is wrong with this thing? What the fuck? Is this supposed to happen? Okay, something tells me the boss is not exactly acting the way it should. Are you alright there, fella? It's been a long day. I get it. I'm just high on life! Oh no. Don't tell me it's stuck. Okay, good. Okay, I just put that thing out of its poor misery. Oh my god. Dude, I still can't explain that. I still think about that sometimes. That was horrifying. What happened to that poor Moldorm in the last randomizer. I'm very curious to see if the same thing will happen to him again. Say it again, Shut. Damn it, I did it once and I'll never be able to do that shit again. Open sesame! Oh yeah, it's... Oh, well, he's working more like what he's supposed to, and the other one, he was like this sad, fat little thing They couldn't even move. It does make me wonder why his face has to get all fat to work in these rooms, I guess. There we go. Thank you for playing, Moldorm. Without your annoying little... Ooh, flippers. Without your annoying little arena, you really don't stand much of a chance. Thanks for quite literally the most worthless pendant. That did give us flippers, though. I shouldn't get too salty about that. That ended up being required. Okay, so... we can now go get Zora. I think, yeah, we can go do that. Dude, get the hell out of the water. Alright, go into the Waterfall of Wishing, damn you. Instead of the ferry, we get the 2 chests, another bottle, and 50 rupees. We already have 3 bottles. We're almost done with the bottles. We are getting the bees and my low health sound. I love the fact that the running water sound, which already doesn't sound great in the actual game, is randomized. Thanks. Oh, wow. I love when I randomize sound effects. No! Just let me do this, then I could die, I don't care. Actually, no, I need to get the other thing, too. And I got scammed big time. Heart piece! Yeah. Well, that's worrisome, because now that means... Tower of Hera has to be it. Or, oh, Hobo. I could do Hobo as well. I should probably word that a little better. There's a guy under the bridge. I'm not doing him. Oh my god, these sounds are so overwhelming. Every time I randomize sound effects, I say that's the last time, but then I do it again. And it's a map for Ganon's Tower. Quite literally the most useless of all the maps. Better hope that Cold Stare atop of Tower of Hera has something, because I can't think of anything else to do. Alright, back up the ride we go. I figure there must be something in this at Cold Stare, because if there isn't, then I genuinely don't know where we're supposed to go. And I think it's such an important part of a randomizer, like this moment where you're really trying and like getting down to the bottom of the barrel. Because when I did, again, my practice file, I did this like a month ago, I just never ran into this issue. I found like half of my inventory so early on. I was in the Dark World like after 20 minutes, and I was like, dude, this is so boring, you know? The baby seeds are not fun, and it's weird because you'd think they would be. But the challenge of a randomizer, it has to be a little challenging. Okay, now let's go fight not Moldorm, but Cold Stare. Where are the stalactites coming from the ceiling, I wonder? Okay. Oh, dude, the audio is just breaking. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't know if that's coming out in the recording, but my audio's fucking just terrible. Yeah, you might not be hearing any of this just because of how terrible it is. Dude, this is like terrible. And I just died. Oh, and I just got done saying how I love challenges in my randomizer. Not that. Not having to fight Cold Stare with 4 hearts. You're lucky I hate myself enough to do this. Use my blue goo here. I'm concentrating so hard, I'm so sorry. I forgot I was commentating a YouTube video. No! Leave me alone! Okay, got one down. Got 2 down. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And I just get a heart piece for all that oh, and the green pendant. Okay, so we gotta turn this green pendant to Sasharashula. The bug catching net. That was not ideal. Okay, I guess it's time to go to Castle Tower. That has to be it, right? Like, I genuinely cannot think of anything else. Okay. We have a key here, so we should be able to... We have 2 keys. I only remember picking up 1. Okay, so Aghanim... This is an Aghanim required seed. Has to be. I actually got an Aghanim required seed. I hate everything. When did I pick up... I don't even remember picking up a second Hyrule Castle key. Okay. So in this chest we get a small key to Swamp Palace. That's the one and only Swamp Palace key, so that's pretty good to have. Alright, well, I guess we're fighting Aghanim. Oh, man. If I wanted a seed that was a little tougher, well, just on the basis that I have to waste time fighting Aghanim alone, I've kind of gotten my wish. Dark World access is pretty cut and dry here. Find the gloves, find the Moon Pearl. But no, things are a little different this time. And red mail! We got the red mail already. Oh my god. Alright, well, we got the best armor in the game. How many people were just screaming at their screens like, "You have 2 fucking keys for Hyrule Castle, dumbass"? I have certain issues, okay? It's not my fault. Alright, well, we're gonna have to fight this guy with very little health. Hello, Aghanim. I need your help to get to the Dark World. It's like an everlasting nightmare, having to come across you again. Okay. Here we go. Give me good RNG, bud. There we go. Alright. Want to hit the yellow balls, don't want to listen to the blue balls. There we go. Balls are fine children if they're... I mean, they're purple this time around. No purple balls. 2 purple balls. Alright, Aghanim. Okay, now he's going to use his lightning strike because he's in the center of the room. So, it's been a while since I fought you, but how's life? You know, how is it, you know, being Ganon's alter ego, or... Yeah, I think that's what Ganon refers to him as. How did I miss? Does Ganon let you out of, you know, the castle very often, or... How does that work exactly? Are you Ganon, or are you your own person? Are you being controlled by Ganon? Come on, man, we want to hear more about Aghanim.